which is 2026 MLB All-Star Game. Is this this better not just be? All right. This better be the final voting. Wait, 2026 All-Star Game finalists are revealed.
Bring you breaking news on the National Pregame Show. Phase 1 of All-Star voting.
Oh, phase 1
is now.
So Corey Seager and Ronald Acuna Jr.
complete. So it's time to announce with Albert Pujols and Dan Plesac here live in Studio 42 the finalists on the Konami eBaseball MLB All-Star ballot. Now we're going to start with the top 2 vote getters who get to skip phase 2 of the voting. And these 2 players are going to start the Midsummer Classic.
Oh, so it's like the people that don't have to be voted, they're just starters?
They're going to start. Finding that out right now.
What? Ernie, Clemens, and Ohtani.
It's Shohei Ohtani and Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement burst onto the scene last year. I mean, that just shows you this resurgence of the Blue Jays and their fan base. They got out and they voted.
Ernie Clement?
I mean,
a lot.
Wait, no, that's not fair. Ernie Clement had the entire country of Canada voting for him. Oh, they just... Oh, it's his fan vote, so why not vote Corey Seager?
wild. Ernie Clement and Ernie Clement's got to be laughing. He's got to be laughing.
Why am I lagging?
It's Ernie and Shohei.
He just dissed Ernie.
That's a surprise. Where's Aaron Judge then?
I think you're about to see Aaron Judge's name, but it shows you his popularity.
Yeah.
That
Oh, this is fan voting. He had an entire country voting for him.
the fan base loves the way Ernie Clement plays, and obviously Shohei Ohtani
What about Vladdy?
is an international superstar. So we know those 2 players are going to start the All-Star game. To determine who else is starting the All-Star game, the top 2 players at every position and the top 6 outfielders advance to phase 2 of the voting. Now the winners of those head-to-head runoffs and the top 3 outfielders in each league will be your All-Star starters. So
I thought wait, is it still 1 player from each team?
let's start in the American League. Here are the finalists at the catching position. In the American League, behind the plate, Shea Langoliers, Alejandro Kirk.
Oh, Bangaliers is
Okay.
call him. He's had a monster first half of the season. Emerged last year, and he's having another powerhouse season. Alejandro Kirk, to me, he's the glue of the Toronto Blue Jays, and one of the reasons they've struggled.
Once again, he had all of Canada, an entire country voting for him.
Berger spent a lot of time on the IL. Big fan of Alejandro Kirk.
He's only played 13 games, but the Toronto
He's only played 13 games.
faithful, they're voting him up big time.
They can't let this happen, right? He's not even played a whole 2 weeks.
Alejandro Kirk, Shea Langoliers, your finalists behind the plate in the American League. Let's go to first base. Albert started the All-Star game so many times in his career at that position. It's Ben
Oh, Vlad and Ben Rice.
Rice, but Vladimir
It's just been Toronto players.
Guerrero Jr.
This is like what happened with what was his name? It was some guy in the NBA. I forgot who was it. They had like an entire. It was like the only NBA player from that country, and so the entire country voted for him. And so they made it so they can't anymore.
Got almost 2.5 million votes.
Well, we see the faithful fans, you know. I mean, they're voting for their guys, you know. And I mean, I know Vladdy's having a down year, you know, Ben Rice.
They're openly admitting that he's having a down year. So and Alejandro Kirk only played 13 games. They need to go to this now.
Should be the guy out there, Vladdy can tell you that. But I think, you know, it's.
Yeah, they need to get rid of that fan voting. At least make it better, because Ernie Clement, Vlad, they just said Vlad's having a down year, but obviously Vlad's making the All-Star game. It's Vlad. Alejandro Kirk's only played 2 weeks. No, Alejandro Kirk hasn't played a full 2 weeks of baseball.
the fans are loyal to their players that they're in Toronto and they're voting.
Yankee fans are going to have to get out and vote for Ben Rice, who's been amazing. So
No, don't vote for Ben Rice. Vote for Vlad.
we already know Ernie Clement is the starting second baseman for the American
Ernie Clement is the starting second baseman.
League. Let's go to shortstop now. Here are the finalists. It's on.
Chat. I think we saw a pattern here. It's been a Blue Jay for every single
First
position.
minutes of the Blue Jays and Bobby Witt Jr.
Boy, the Toronto Blue Jays fans, they were out.
What is Andres Jimenez's stats? Let me check that. Stats. Is there no way to like compare? Here, what about just go leaders? Andres Jimenez, and then anything? I don't really see a single Blue Jays player, and not to hate on the to hate on the Blue Jays. They suck. But none of the players that were mentioned are leading anything. Okay.
Voting, and they were voting off, and Bobby Witt Jr. sidelined a little bit with a leg injury, but one of the game's best players. Power, speed.
Oh, so this is a popularity contest.
Great combo, and Jimenez took over at shortstop. As
Let's see what the comments are saying. Yeah, the fan vote needs to be gone.
position for the Blue Jays. He's come up with some big hits. Listen, coming off
How many starters do they have now?
World Series year, this isn't the first
All right, they need to vote. It needs to be Bobby
time
Witt.
we've
The only Blue Jay that should be on there is Vladdy.
seen a fan base hop on board the following year, and the Blue Jay fans are doing it.
No doubt, I'm sure some White Sox fans kind of upset that Colson Montgomery on pace for 40 home runs, not one of the two finalists at short. All right, let's move to the hot corner. At third base, the two finalists for the American League.
Really? This is a joke, right? Does this guy even play? I have to look it up. Hold on. Kazuma. You better pray he plays. He isn't. Is this his first? He's a rookie. He barely plays. I'm not clearing anything because I don't care.
Yeah, Kazuma Okamoto and Junior Caminero.
I think my boy Junior Caminero is going to squeeze in, you know. I mean, let's go, Tampa. You guys need to get some vote for this kid. This kid's having a monster year once again.
He's been terrific. Okamoto's first year in the big leagues here in the States. Where would the Blue Jays be without his power?
You know what? He got off to a really good start, then kind of slumbered a little bit, but he's back swinging the bat really well. This is going to be a good battle, but I think Caminero will be
Yeah, Caminero has to get this.
the start.
Actually, I got a notification earlier that he hit a home run. Yeah, 24 minutes ago, Junior Caminero home run.
Okamoto and Caminero at third base. We're continuing to give you the two finalists at every
Oh, this is just the A. All right. Thank God it's AL. Only one that should win for the Blue Jays is Vlad.
position for the American League. Let's go to the outfield. We have 6 finalists.
Really? Wait a minute.
For this spot.
I don't see a single Ranger on here.
And there are Aaron Judge, we got Mike Trout, Byron Buxton, Cody Bellinger, Dalton Varsho, and Jesus Sanchez, because Canada loves to vote for the All-Star Game. But yes, here is Aaron Judge.
Yeah, another guy, you know, that's having an unbelievable year. I know he went to the IL, but hopefully he can get back where he is. This is the guy.
He is not even playing right now.
Right there, Cody. I mean, I'm glad that he came back and signed with the Yankees, you know, having another great year.
Again, your 6 finalists. Of those 6, Byron Buxton has to be.
You're reading my mind. He
has to be a starter.
Monster
Oh, yeah.
first half of the season.
He's been an
What is
MVP candidate.
20 plus home run, yeah, 25.
Yeah, he's on pace for over 50 home runs.
Yeah.
Playing Gold Glove level center field for the Minnesota Twins. As for the finalists at DH in the American League.
Jeez Louise. Oh my God. George Springer is horrendous. Although I do hate the Astros, Jordan is having an insane year.
Yordan Alvarez and George Springer of the Toronto Blue Jays. Albert, this should be a runaway for Yordan.
There's no talk. I mean, the year that this guy, he might win a Triple Crown. Who knows? I mean, the year that Jordan is having is unreal. Hopefully, he can stay healthy and continue to have a big year. No disrespect, you know, George Springer, but Jordan should be the guy.
All right, so Dan Plesac, you played in Toronto. There's a Blue Jay as a finalist at every single position, and Ernie Clement got more votes than any player in the American League. He's starting at second base. You're very familiar with this
Maverick, what are you doing? You ain't Maverick.
fan base. Explain it to America.
Well, listen, for the last 3 weeks, we've said, hey, fans, get out there and vote. This is your chance to vote for your favorite players. They're the only team in Canada with no Montreal Expos. And they had a monster season last year, came within an eyelash.
So the only one that really mattered. Wait.
Took the Dodgers to game
How many of these are going to be the Dodgers for
7.
the NL?
A lot of enthusiasm for this ball club coming into 2026. They came out, they voted, and they voted a lot.
I'd say so.
Fan vote should not matter.
A finalist in every position. All right, we know the Blue Jays will not have a finalist on the National League side as we give you the way this works.
Wait, they just said Ohtani. Hold on. Why am I getting confused?
In the National League.
Oh, that's the top.
Go behind the plate.
Well, that's obvious, even though Ohtani's not having the best year.
These are 2 finalists at this position.
Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin and Will Smith.
Drake Baldwin easily wins that.
Will Smith on the IL right now. Drake Baldwin fresh off the IL, and he's been terrific for the Braves.
Shout out Drake Baldwin. I have his hockey jersey that we're getting out for free.
Drake Baldwin should be the guy, you know. I mean, Will's a great player, you know, but
This might be a popularity contest because Will Smith is not it right
being
now.
in the IL, this stuff, it doesn't help.
Drake Baldwin, an on-base machine, hitting towards the top of the lineup, and really not missing a beat without Ronald Acuna Jr. Who would have thought that? He's one of the most dynamic leadoff guys. So it's Baldwin and Will Smith behind the plate, your 2 finalists on the National League side. Let's go over to first base. Who are the 2 finalists there?
I mean, Matt Olson sweeps, so Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman and Matt Olson.
Yeah, these are guys that exchanged teams. Remember the fan base so upset in Atlanta they didn't bring Freddie Freeman back. He signed that big deal. But Matt Olson, this one to me is the most challenging
Oh, Matt Olson.
of all the ones we've looked at
I think, personally, I got Matt Olson.
so far. You could
He's
make
been
a
so
case
good
for
this year.
both. I would slightly lean towards Olson because he's had a monster year. The home runs to me is the separator.
Would you agree with that, Albert?
I think so, but you know, you can't go wrong. You had 2 superstar players here, but I will give you a little bit to Matt Olson as well because the year he's having.
From first base to second base, your 2 finalists.
Ozzy Albies. Ozzy better win this.
For the National League, Ozzy Albies and Bryson Stott. Wow, Ozzy Albies is one of the streakiest players I've ever seen covering this sport. This year, there have been more good streaks than bad streaks, and the switch hitter
Oh, that's what he meant?
could be a starter at the All-Star Game.
I think
Now, Bryson Stott does not deserve this whatsoever.
with Ozzy, you know, if he's healthy, he's one of the best second basemen in the game, you know, and I think, you know, when he's from the right side, you don't want to face it. No lefty.
It's only because the game is in Philadelphia is why Bryson Stott is on here.
Want to face this guy. I mean, this guy has some monster power. So, but you know, we see.
Once Don Mattingly took over, Bryson Stott's numbers have soared. So the year 2 finalists, both from the NL East. It's Stott and Albies. Let's go to shortstop. Who are the finalists at that position for the National League?
C.J. Abrams. I actually watched him play live and watched the stadium. One of the Rangers, the year the Rangers won the World Series, I went there to watch them play.
C.J. Abrams and Mookie Betts. C.J. Abrams on pace for 115 RBI.
How about congrats to Mookie Betts, hit career home run number 300. You don't think of Mookie Betts as a 300 home run guy, but C.J. Abrams, I can't go back till opening day, he hit 9th for the Nationals. This guy is on pace to have a year. We haven't seen a shortstop drive in runs at the rate he's driving in. I would give slight edge to C.J. Abrams. He's had a solid.
Me too.
Where would the Nationals be without him right now? The
Me
Nationals
too.
Surprising one game over 500. So those are your 2 finalists at shortstop. Let's go to the hot corner in the National League. Your 2 finalists, Max Muncy, Alec Bohm.
Oh, never mind. Max Muncy hit like 4 home runs against the Rangers. Alec Bohm.
Max Muncy's putting together another incredible season for the Dodgers.
Happy to see Max doing this. You know, when he's healthy, I mean, this guy can hit. That's what he does. And I mean, he doesn't have a lot of range, but he's a great, you know, third baseman. And you know, clutch hitter. Had an opportunity to play with him as well. Great teammate. And that's what he does, man. He balls out of the ballpark. You make a mistake, he make you pay.
Another year where he's on pace for well over 30 home runs for the Los Angeles.
Happy to see him healthy.
Those are your 2 finalists at third base. We know Tani's the starting DH. You got the most votes in the league. So we have 1 category left on the National League side. Your 6 finalists.
Oh yeah, Ronald and Michael Harris. That's a joke. That's a joke. And that's a joke. How do you manage to have 3 actual, like, non-jokes? Because Michael Harris should obviously sweep. Andy, Brandon Marsh, and Teoscar Hernandez.
In the outfield, Andy Paez, Brandon Marsh, Ronald Acuna Jr., Teoscar Hernandez, Juan Soto, and Michael Harris II. Good luck figuring out there's 3 starters here.
Andy
Oh, easily.
Paez has just been so good for the Dodgers.
Fine, here. Andy Paez, Michael Harris, and Juan. But if Ronald's back, Ronald, Michael Harris, Juan Soto.
He's got a chance to lead the National League in RBIs. And Brandon Marsh has been the most consistent Philly all season long. Average still over 300. He's had a terrific beginning to the year.
I mean, this is the most loaded position of any. The outfielders.
All right, that's the.
On the National League side,
If
if you had to pick your 3 stars.
All right, if I had to pick Drake Baldwin, Max Muncy, C.J. Abrams, Ozzy, Matt, Ronald, Michael Harris, Juan Soto.
For the National League All-Star right now. Where you going, man?
It's hard, but I mean, it's hard to.